Hey now, Blitzburg EDC. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well, healthy. Hope everybody's family and whatnot are doing great as well. Mine are doing good. I'm recording this here on a Sunday, so I appreciate everybody taking the time here to spend it watching with me a few minutes here. I've got an interesting topic I want to talk about. This was kind of like something it was unintentional. I was looking for something to talk about and not unbox something or, you know how it goes. You're looking for content. You're looking for different things. And I noticed that out of nowhere, I picked up, this is a Neve Knife Co. A Fender. Relatively new. If you know Jared Neves from Neves Knives, his YouTube channel's awesome. This is brand new. And I'm looking at it and I go, gosh, like between this, last month I carried this for 30 days just to I went on vacation. This is the Tri-Stash. Oh, let me move this back a little. I think I'm a little too close. There we go. Now we're talking. Guys, this is a banging knife, man. Excuse me. Always miss that first one. It's so weird with this. Yeah, I've used it, carried it. Freaking, I didn't have to even put an edge on it. It's still just freaking razor sharp. Stropped it a little bit. And, man, this is fun, man. It's a frame lock, button lock. So, really neat, man. Tri-Stash EDC, well, Tri-State EDC, Tri-Stash, right, brother? Look at that. This is the, I think it's called the Reverse Tux. I got it at bladebinge.com. He's going to have a whole bunch of different versions. I'm sure there'll be an integral. We're looking at, a little bit less expensive version. This is wonderful, man. This is a banger. But so again, YouTube content creators. Lefty EDC. One of my favorites, man. This is the Devo Knives Tall Boy. Guys, if you don't have a tall boy and you like knives that are, this is 3.5 inches. Okay. S90V. I don't want to say what I want to say. I'll get in trouble. Look, guys, this is a great knife, man. This is a great knife. If you don't have a tall boy, I feel bad for you, man. Right? I feel bad for you. I'm just kidding. I understand. Look, I don't want to get crazy. I got I think it's a Moku tie kit. I was fortunate to get one. Actually wanted 3 of them. I only could get one, though. Look at that, though. It's gorgeous, right? Goes so well on this. Goes all the way up there. Look at that. And you got the clip. Now, this is a newer clip than the Tall Boy came with. That's 80s camo carbon if you're looking, too. 80s camo carbon, guys. S90V blade. Look at the thumb studs. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know if I got the lighting right. Look at that. I mean, it's just freaking awesome. So, Lefty EDC with his partner Colin, Devo Knives. Lefty's a YouTuber. That's the first time I saw him was on YouTube. I didn't know any different. Stasa 23, Fireball. Guys, this is a great knife right here, man. I mean, it fits your hand. It feels great. There is just a lot to love. That's also in the, I believe that's 80s camo carbon as well. The titanium clip. I mean, it rocks, man. I mean, these are banging knives. Stasa 23, man. YouTube with Devo as well. I don't want to leave them out because it's a Devo Fireball. But Nick came up with the design with them. Excuse me. So, you get where I'm going, right? I mean, this is a Kubi Supercell, I believe it's called. By Kubi, right? I got this at White Mountain Knives. It was a Tempest Knives design, which is KC from Knives Fast, which again is a popular YouTube content creator. This is a really good knife, guys. I can't say it enough, man. This for the price, and I'm telling you, I don't even think it was $90, man. I think it's 14C on the blade steel. The blade steel's not anything to write home about, but that's not the point of this. There's the Tempest logo right there. Guys, this is a really cool knife, man. Very smooth. Just look at this. This isn't even $90, man, I don't think. Multiple variations, colors. I've used it. It's great, man. I did not even know what to think. I thought I'd give it a shot, you know, and I did, and I am glad I did because it opened me up a little bit. I have Kubi from other makers, like meaning like, you know, Devo might use Kubi for something or another, you know, and yeah, Casey, you know, I don't have to tell you, man. This is a freaking home run, man. This is a great. I mean, it's heavy. It's titanium though. I mean, and you got a titanium clip. I mean, YouTube content creator though. That's where I'm going. YouTube content creators. And by the way, guys, Devo, I think I'm up to like 12 or 13 Devos. I'm a big fan of Devos. And again, Lefty, EDC. Check him out if you don't. Lefty EDC, Stasa 23, Neves Knife, Tempest Knives or KC Knives Fast, Tri-State EDC. Here's another couple. Here's one too. I don't know if you guys remember Advanced Knife Bro. I love this channel, man. Advanced Knife Bro. And he came up with the slip joint. Now, that's just big and bulky, and it's a heavy piece. It's like almost, you know, 3.5 ounces or something. It's a big boy. I mean, look at that. But if you're into slip joints, I mean, this is an awesome knife here, man. Like, the pull's probably about a 7, you know? I mean, it's great. I mean, great knife, man. I don't think the steel's anything to write home about if I'm not mistaken. I think this was about $110. I think I paid $25 for this gorgeous leather sheath. Apologize, I don't know who made it because I got it as a package from them when they went on sale. I think it was Blade HQ at the time. He had a couple different variations. And yeah, but Advanced Knife Bro. Look him up. He makes great videos on YouTube. I love his videos, man. I've watched them for years. Okay? That's cool, man. Look how big that is. I don't even open the other one. That little one. I don't even know what that is, actually. I feel stupid. It's not. I bought it because of the blade. That's a cool knife, man. Ah, it's like a little bit of a popper cap opener. But yeah, I mean, YouTube content creator who made a slamming freaking knife, dude. Slamming. And there's so many guys. Listen, this is Big Eye Design. So you got a slip joint. You got folders. You got front flippers. You got frame lock, button locks. You got all sorts of different stuff. And they're all coming from YouTube knife content creators on YouTube that happen to just be passionate and be really awesome at what they do. These guys is Big Eye Design. I mean, what are they, like a website, right? Like, I mean, they're just a bunch of cool guys. They make great videos on YouTube. Big Eye Design, check them out. This is their lookout. This is a phenomenal everyday pocketable fixed blade. It is super cool. Nobody's gonna get intimidated if you take something like this out. You know, I'm in the office, boom. It's got an incredibly cool clip. I mean, the clip is what you want. The sheath is just awesome. It's just really cool. And you've got the retention is just, it's not going anywhere, guys. Right? Big Idea Design lookout. Throw a lanyard in there up here, which I was doing for a while. You can carry it as a neck knife if you're going out. But the clip right here slides right in. Look how thin the profile is, man. The profile is so thin. If your right pocket, I've had it in my left, but it's awkward for me because I'm right-handed to get it over. But again, guys, they came up with an awesome design. An awesome knife that every one of us could use all the time. Really cool stuff, man. So, you know, I've been around a couple days, guys. I go back a long time with knives and gear. And, you know, I, as a child, was at a place called the Englishtown Auction in Englishtown, New Jersey. And about a 14-year-old, I could go in there, and I looked a little bit older than 14. I was kind of lean and tall back then, and, well, lean back then. So, like, I could go buy knives, man. And to this day, I believe I changed the knife rules in my school because I would be the kid that went to school and had a Rambo knife in his backpack. And people couldn't believe me when they met me. Like, they couldn't believe I would have something like that. They would say, what do you need this for? Oh, my, you're going to hurt somebody. You're going to hurt something. And I'd say, no, that's not true. I was like, my grandfather got me into them when I was a kid. He had he got me a little Swiss Army knife. And I mean, ever since then, I've had knives, man. And I'm not young, guys. I'm not new at this. I might be new at YouTube. I'd appreciate a like and a comment too. Let me know what I sound like. Tell me if I'm out of my mind, which I probably am. But back then we had what was called, the garage. I mean the gas station kind of cheap knives. We had them there too. I was buying them every weekend. I'd work to get money at the gas station so I could go buy knives on the weekend and throwing stars and little stuff 14 and 15-year-old boys get. And I've always been around it. I've always been around this stuff. And I did not even realize that every one of these are knives made by YouTube content creators. And I don't think that's bad in any way. They're mine. I love these things. I absolutely love them. I take them with. I share them to people that want to know about it. That's why I did this channel, to show people and share what I have, or just share opinions and thoughts. That's what this whole YouTube thing is about, right? So what do you guys think? YouTube content creators, man. This is fire. I mean, guys, I want to even say, maybe even 10 years ago, you couldn't get stuff like this as easily as you get it now. Man, you guys don't even know, man, what I went through getting my first Hinderer. I mean, my God, that was crazy back in the day. Striders, back in the day, I mean, I had every one, man. It was fun. Wow, did you see how close that was? This is a little bit harder to do that with for some reason. Up here, it kind of shifts a little in my hand. My pointer finger doesn't know what it wants to do. Guys, this is so sharp. This is Magna Cut, almost 65, I think 64, 64 and a half on the HRC. Neve Knife Co. Check them out online right now. These are available. They're $2.99. So for $2.99, for $300, I am not kidding, guys, when I tell you, I remember getting a Todd Begg Bodega. Okay, this was probably, my God, I don't want to say, it wasn't quite 15 years ago, but it was definitely more than 10 years ago. And when I got that thing, I said, holy cow, look at this knife. It had bearings. It was spectacular. I had ice handles and stuff, and it was like $1,000. And I thought, you see me doing that? I was just doing this thinking, what's wrong with this knife? And I thought $1,000, man. Holy cow, like my life is complete. I had one. That's all. I put it there. I would look at it. I'd look at it, and then next thing you know, it just, went from Swiss Army knives to everything. But it's different now. Like, there's a lot of knives. Like this knife feels like it felt when you got a Todd Begg back then, or you got one of those. This is incredible out of the box, on bearings, super smooth, incredibly sharp. I mean, look how cool that is, man. You don't see knives like that. That is not a common look for an everyday carry knife, but it's incredibly useful. Go through a box, man. Go through a box with this and get back to me. You know what I mean? I remember guys were telling me at one point, serrations are garbage. Who would put serrations on a knife? Why would you ever put serrations on a knife? Well, first of all, not to argue, and we're not going to get crazy here, but if Mick Strider finds it something he's going to put on one of his custom knives, I kind of don't think he's wrong. I kind of like that. If, other guys like Tony Marfione want to put, serrations on their knives, man, hey, more power to you. I'm going to check it out. And if you never use serrations cutting down a box, try it one time, man. Just try it. Then get back to me. And I'm telling you, I think your thoughts might be changed on that. Serrations are cool. And that's, I think, kind of like you have this little tip here, man. That tip is unbelievable when you want to go through boxes and different things. And I'm not talking the point. The point's different. Not the point. I'm talking this tip right here. And years ago, they didn't have stuff like this, man. It wasn't even an option as far as anything like that goes. That's what's pretty wild. So, I mean, like I'm saying, man, it's a different ball game now, right? What's going to be next, man? What's the future going to hold? I mean, because you guys are banging them out of the park, man, no matter what we're talking about, Tri-Stash, this is your first one, man. Oh, dude, that is just fucking fantastic, man. I mean, the action, S90V. Guys, 10 years ago, man, 10 years ago, this was a hard thing to come by. These were not everywhere. These weren't like coming in from overseas, and we haven't really even talked about anything like that. That has no bearing on anything I'm talking about, because actually, American knives are just that. They're going to be a little bit more costly. I'm sure if you ask people and they're American, they probably want to get their stuff made in America. But unfortunately, the way the system is set up right now, that's not the case in any way, shape, or form. It's just not the case. It's not going to happen at all. And it's just a weird thing, you know? But we're not talking about that. That's not what this is about. This is about some incredibly quality people making quality designs. And however they get them to come out, they get them to come out. There's no problem with that. But what's going to be down the line, man? I mean, what's going to come up next, man? I mean, I love it. I think it's great. I myself never really, for so much as a moment, have thought about designing a knife. I enjoy, you know, other people's creations when it comes to that. It's just like, just never thought about it. I just not like, I'm not an engineer. It's not something that I put my mind to say, hey man, let's you know, let's make this knife. That's just not what I do. You know, Magna Cut right there. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Magna Cut. Freaking kick ass, man. We didn't have stuff like this that long ago. So I just wonder what's going to be coming down the pike next, man. I don't see too many fixed blades, but I know people have them because I had, you know, I have one here. But I'm saying, like, as far as, you know, gosh, man, my dexterity in my left hand has just gotten incredible, man. It's freaking remarkable. I'm not even lefty. I could do so many things with my left hand ever since I just started. I forced myself to play with some knives left-handed, and it's a really good thing. You know, it's pretty cool. So what do you guys think, man? What's going to be next? Do you guys have any issues? Again, this is in no way, I respect every single one of these guys, man. And although, you know, it's weird. I never met any of them personally yet. I've talked to them, you know, you communicate online, forums, you know, live streams, stuff like that. But I've never met any of them. Hopefully I can coming up here in the not too distant future, because I'd like to, you know, see what's coming down the pike, talk to people. I love that, man. If you see me, say hello, you know, say hi. I don't bite, man. Maybe I look funny, but I certainly don't bite. What do you guys think, though, man? What do you guys think about YouTube content creators coming up with some spectacular designs? And by the way, again, if you're stuck with me this long, man, hook me up with a subscribe, like, share, leave a message, man. Tell me what's going on. I still have an order out there for a Klingman, which is Civivi, and that's Taylor Martin from the Best Damn EDC. That's out there. That's kind of a, I guess, a $65 bargain kind of budget knife kind of thing from Civivi. Looks kind of cool though, front flipper, looks neat. As well as the, man, it's on the tip of my tongue, I'm looking at it. The Civivi Yonder by Zach. If you know Zach in the wild, he's been around for so long. His videos are just awesome. It's fun. And he brings the fun, man. And I like the way the Yonder looks. I don't know yet about the Klingman. I'm not such a fan of the way that looks. It looks old school, which is cool. That's not why I don't like it. It's just, to me, it's okay. You know, this is more of my game. And YouTube content creators, man. So there's more coming. There's a lot more coming. And that's not a bad thing. I just, you know, just decided to talk about it, see what you guys' thoughts are on it. I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's a really cool time. I'm not a maker, man. I'm not a knife designer. I'm just a fan. I enjoy using these, taking them with. I try to bring things honestly. Not one of these was given to me ever. Hey, if you guys hear my dogs in the background, I do apologize, man. It's a bright sunny day and the wind is out. So what that means for me is dogs will be dogs, right? So yeah, like I say, I love it. I enjoy it. It's not something that I thought about. I'm really enjoying the content creation side of things. And I just want to bring these to light for as many people as I possibly can. You know, because I just think that's a good thing. You know, if I share what I have and maybe somebody likes it and somebody says, wow, I was thinking about that, man. You know, let me look into that. That's all it takes sometimes, right? So again, what are your thoughts, opinions? Is it a good thing? Are we at a good place in the knife world moving forward? I think we are. I mean, just look at these right here. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I can probably do another video 6 months from now and have 5 or 6 different knives by 5 or 6 different people, not including them. Although I can't wait for some of these guys to come up with new stuff. I know Casey's coming up with new stuff at Tempest. I mean, it's going to be cool, man. You know, and that's what's great. You know, their opinions are a little bit different than one person who has his own opinions. I mean, you put everybody's together in the community and you come up with stuff like this. It's hard to beat, man. I mean, I had this for 30 days. I think I got it at the end of January, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the beginning of February. And I mean, this is just such a cool knife. And then a couple days later, I keep doing that. This one comes out, and it's like, this I don't think is going to be able to kind of hang like that. I think it might fall. No. But overall, man, that Devo Tall Boy, that was like my knife of the year, man. If you guys don't know, you don't know. Put that baby right there. That slip joint's a little big though, man. It's heavy and thick. That's the only thing. I got this gorgeous case for it though. So again, man, leave me a message. Let me know what's going on. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Thoroughly enjoying this. And take care, be well, and stay healthy and safe. See you on the next one.